Good morning, students. Today's topic is the continuation of chapter number 10, India after Independence from History. And today I will discuss with you two topics. Number one is planning for development, and number two is the nation 60 years on. So, my dear student, just after the drafting of our constitution for the people of India, and also after the formation of the new states according to the language or according to the people who were speaking different languages and following different kind of culture. Now the next task was in front of our leader was planning for development and also removing poverty from India and providing home and employment for everyone. Okay? And also our leaders of India wanted to make India as a modern, technical and industrial based new nation. So among the major objectives of the new nation, finally in 1950 the government set up a planning commission to help design and formulated and execute suitable policies for economic development, and it was agreed that India would follow mixed economy model where both public and private sector would work together for the economic development of nation. Okay? And the aim for the mixed economy was the economic development of India and providing job for everyone on the basis of cooperative sector with the help of states and big industries of India. That's why in 1956 the second 5-year plan was formulated, which focused mainly on the development of heavy industries in India like iron steel India, and also building of large dams. And students, these sectors were directly under the control of the state. And students, now you can understand very clearly that the construction of iron and steel industry and the building of large dams in different parts of India to generate the electricity and also to provide employment to those who were totally unemployed, and the construction of industries and road and dams, all these are a major task and it takes a number of years for the construction. Okay, that's why the construction of iron steel industry and building of large dams was the main objective of the 1956 second year plan. Okay, and the Bhilai steel plant of Chhattisgarh came to be seen as an important sign of development of modern India after independence. All right. So my dear students, after the planning of second 5-year plan in 1956 for the construction of iron steel industry and construction of major and large dams For that, many of them were in the favor of the Second Planning Commission, but some also were against that two major decisions of 1956 Second Five-Year Plan, because some felt that it had but put inadequate emphasis on agriculture, and they argued with the members of the Planning Commission that only giving emphasis on the construction of iron and steel industry and construction of dams, it had neglected primary education and health, etc., etc. And in this way, the followers of Mahatma Gandhi, whose name was Meera Bahan, wrote in 1949 that science and machinery for mankind may get huge return for a time, but ultimately will come desolation. It means science and technology will be good for the development of India, but one day it will come in bleakness, in darkness, alright? And we have got to study nature balance. It means we have to create a balance between the environment and development for the overall development of a country on the basis of the protection of natural environment, in which we can survive as a physically healthy and morally good species. Okay, so students, now you can understand that some people of India had conflict among the decisions and planning, but finally in Second Five-Year Plan, the major objective was the construction of huge dams and also construction of iron steel India to make powerful and economically strong. After that, your next topic is the nation 60 years on. So students, on 15 August 2007, India celebrated 60 years of its existence as a free nation. And students, in these 60 years, India had seen many achievements as well as failures. But after the 60 years of India, still India is a united and democratic country, and there is unity in diversity, and there is a free press and independent judiciary. But students, after the formation of linguistic based states in all over the country, many outsiders and foreigners believed that it would come under military rule and India could not survive as a single country, that it would break up into many parts with each regions or linguistic group and seeking to form a nation for its own, like Pakistan. Because people who are living in India speaking different kind of languages and following different cultures. That's why many people believe that maybe it will be possible one day. But still, our India is an example of very good, democratic and united country in all over the world. But students, India also has some failures during 60 years, because after the formation of constitution and providing and giving right to the untouchables, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, these people is still facing a lot of problem. And after the formation of constitution and providing right, untouchables, they are now referred to the Dalits, and also face violence and discrimination in many parts of rural India. And still, after independence of India, they were not allowed to access water from the common sources, temple, parks, or public area where their rich and high class people were living. And this started a clash among the common people. Alright? And their deep divisions persist, and untouchables or Dalit face violence and discrimination. So students, the gulf between the rich and poor has widened over these years, because some parts of India and some people benefited from the different kind of plans which were specially planned for the development, like Green Revolution, first of all formulated only in Punjab and Haryana for the production of wheat at a very large scale, and after production of rice in the northeastern states of India. So student, the planning is also uneven and not working properly in all over the India equally. That's why the gapping between the rich and poor started to increase. And we can say the rich people who were benefited from the planning of India, now they can send their children in a private school and providing high education and living in a posh colony and big houses and living a luxurious life. But poor people still living in crowded slum, facing a lot of problem every day. They are unemployed, and also if they are employed, they are earning very meager income, and they are facing a problem of water supply regularly, as I already defined in last chapter of civics. And I think you have remembered about the water problem in south part of India. And students know, I think you know very well that due to the very meager or less income of the poor people sending children in government schools, or sometimes they were totally uneducated and moving here and there in search of food and work to earn something. But students, according to our Constitution of India, Constitution recognizes equality before the law. But in real life, some Indians are more equal than others. So finally, we can say that the Republic of India has not been a great success. Alright. So students, here your syllabus for annual examination is totally completed. Please listen my lecture very carefully, and anywhere if you have any doubt, then consult me. And tomorrow I will send you question and answer from chapter number 10. Okay? Thank you and have a nice day.